You've been sleeping on yourself for far too long. You've been walking through life half awake, waiting for something or someone to save you. But I'm here to tell you right now, no one is coming. Not your boss, not your parents, not your friends, not your government. The only person who can truly save you is staring back in the mirror every morning. This is your wake-up call. See, we're born with fire in our bones, purpose in our hearts, and dreams in our heads. But somewhere along the way, life starts to bury that fire. The world teaches you to shrink, to settle, to stay small. They tell you to be realistic, to keep your head down, to do what's safe. And most people, they listen. Most people bury their greatness beneath routine. They trade their calling for comfort, and they never realize that the clock is ticking. And time doesn't wait. But not you. Not anymore. Right now, in this very moment, you have a decision to make. You can keep doing what you've been doing, barely living, just existing, blaming everyone else for why you're not where you want to be. Or you can rise. This is the part of your story where everything starts to change, where you stop running from your pain and start using it, where you stop asking for permission and start giving yourself power, where you say, I've had enough. Enough with the excuses, enough with the fear, enough with the waiting. You are built for more. Deep down, you already know it. You've felt it every time you've settled. You've felt it in the quiet moments when you wondered if this is really all there is. That feeling in your chest, that pressure in your gut, that's your greatness begging to be unleashed. It's time to remember who you are. You are not a victim of your past. You are not defined by your mistakes. You are not a product of your environment. You are a force. You are potential in motion. You are power waiting to be activated. But here's the truth. The world doesn't owe you anything. Life is not fair. You don't get what you deserve. You get what you demand. And you demand with your actions, not your wishes. You demand by showing up, grinding when it's hard, moving forward when you feel like quitting. You demand with your fight. And make no mistake, this journey is a fight. A war between who you are and who you're meant to be. The lazy version of you will try to pull you back. The doubter, the complainer, the quitter inside you will scream for comfort. But that's not who you are anymore. Because today, you rise. Excuses. We all have them. I'm too tired. I don't have time. I wasn't born into the right family. I'll start tomorrow. Let me ask you something. How many dreams have died buried beneath those lies? Excuses are nothing but chains dressed as reasons. They sound convincing. They feel safe. But they are killing you from the inside. Every time you give in to an excuse, you give up a piece of your future. And if you're not careful, you'll end up living a life so far from what you're capable of, you won't even recognize yourself anymore. Here's the truth. You don't need more motivation. You need discipline. Discipline is doing it when it's hard. Discipline is showing up on the days you don't feel like it. Discipline is choosing growth over comfort, again and again and again, until it becomes who you are. And it starts now. You say you want a better life? Then show me. Don't talk about it. Be about it. If your life isn't where you want it to be, that's your signal. It's time to grind. Time to sacrifice. Time to silence every excuse and every distraction and get locked in. You've wasted too many days already. How many more are you willing to lose? Your goals don't care about your excuses. Your purpose doesn't care about your mood. Your destiny is waiting, but it won't wait forever. This is where the weak turn around and the warriors charge forward. Most people stop when it gets uncomfortable. The great ones, they start there, because they know that comfort is the enemy of greatness. You want the dream body? It starts in the gym when no one's watching. You want financial freedom? It starts when you learn, hustle, build, and grind while others sleep. You want self-respect? You earn it in the dark, through discipline, through sacrifice, through pushing past your limits when nobody's clapping. And the excuses? Burn them all, because they are nothing but lies wrapped in comfort. Comfort will steal your fire. Excuses will steal your life. And someday, If you're not careful, you'll look back and realize the only thing standing between you and everything you ever wanted was you. But today is not that day. Today you kill the excuses. Today you choose discipline. Today you fight. Let's get one thing straight. You are not broken. You may be bruised. You may be tired. You may be carrying pain that no one else sees. But you are not broken. You are becoming. Every scar, every setback, every sleepless night, it wasn't meant to destroy you. It was meant to shape you, mold you, forge you into something unshakable. You're not here to collapse under pressure. You're here to transform in it. Because the fire you're walking through, it's not burning you down. It's burning away the weakness. It's burning away the doubt. It's burning away everything that's not aligned with your purpose. That pain you're feeling, that's growth in progress. Stop waiting to feel ready. Stop waiting until you've healed completely to start walking in your purpose. Start now. Limp if you must, but move forward. Cry if you need to, but don't stop. You think the greats didn't feel fear. You think the champions didn't face doubt. The difference is, they didn't let it own them. They stood up in it. They looked their demons in the face and said, "You will not define me, and neither will yours." You are not your past. You are not your failures. You are not your trauma. You are the warrior who walks through all of that and still chooses to rise. The enemy wants you to believe you're not enough, that you don't have what it takes. But that's because he knows you do. You were born with fire in your veins. You were built to climb. You were wired for victory. Don't you dare let this season of pain make you forget who you are. You are not falling apart. You are falling into place. So don't run from the storm. Walk through it with your head held high, because storms don't last, but warriors do. This is not your ending. It's your awakening. You want glory? It starts in the grind. Everyone wants to shine, but nobody wants the struggle. Everybody wants the reward, but they skip the work. That's not how greatness is built. Greatness is earned in the dirt, in the dark, when nobody is watching. When it's 5 a.m. and your alarm screams, but you still get up. When your body's aching, but you still show up. When your mind says quit, but you fight back and say, "No, we're not done yet." That's the grind. That's the birthplace of legends. You don't get to skip the process. You don't get to shortcut your way to excellence. You've got to earn every inch. You've got to bleed for it. You've got to cry for it. You've got to be willing to be misunderstood, overlooked, rejected, and still keep showing up like your time is coming. Because it is. But only if you stay in the fight. Stop comparing your chapter 3 to someone else's chapter 30. Stop scrolling through other people's highlight reels thinking you're behind. You're not behind. You're in the middle of the build. They can't see it yet, but you can feel it, can't you? That fire in your belly, that whisper in your soul saying, "Don't quit. Don't you dare quit. You were made for more." It's time to stop negotiating with your limits. It's time to stop treating your potential like a side hustle. It's time to go all in on your purpose. Success doesn't come to the most talented. It comes to the most consistent. So if you've been grinding and the results haven't shown up yet, don't stop. If you've been pushing and life keeps pushing back, don't stop. If you feel like giving up, you're closer than you think. The pain means you're on the edge of a breakthrough. The struggle means you're leveling up. The pressure means you're about to be launched. So push, harder, deeper, with everything in you. Because when it finally breaks through, it won't just be success, it will be your legacy. You've been through the fire, you've carried the weight, you've stumbled, fallen, bled, and still you're here. And now it's time to rise. No more waiting for the perfect moment, no more hiding behind fear, no more playing small to make others comfortable. This world doesn't need a watered-down version of you. It needs you fully unleashed, loud, proud, fearless. Because deep down, you know this. You weren't born to live an average life. You weren't put on this earth to wake up, survive, and go back to bed. You were born to lead, to build, to inspire, to change the game. But none of that happens until you stop running from yourself. The pain you felt, it forged you. The rejections, they prepared you. The setbacks, they set you up for your comeback. Now you walk with scars, but those scars are your armor. You carry pain, but that pain has become your power. You hold your past, but it no longer holds you. So stand up, right now. Stand tall. Feel your breath. Feel your heart. Feel that fire rumbling in your chest. That's life calling you forward. Not to be a spectator, but to be a warrior. This is your time to stop doubting, to start building, to rise from the ruins, to own your story. You don't need permission. You don't need validation. You just need to move with conviction. The clock is ticking. The world is spinning. And somewhere deep inside, the strongest version of you is clawing to break out. Let it. Let them see what happens when someone refuses to quit. Let them witness the rise of a warrior who turned pain into power, doubt into drive, fear into fire. Let them see you win. Because this isn't the end of your story. This is the beginning of your empire. Wake up and fight. This is your time to rise.